Today on Newsbeat, friends of Chris Broussard are speaking out about his sudden death.
Also, it's time to sign up for the Emergency Alert Service. Find out why.
Theft is becoming a real issue for many students, but there's a way you can avoid it.
All this and more, Newsbeat starts now. Good evening and welcome to Newsbeat. I'm Taylor Tyser filling in for Ambria Washington.
And I'm Michael Edmondson. Thanks for joining us.
The campus community is still mourning the loss of a fellow student. Police say 22-year-old Christopher Broussard didn't make it home after leaving Bogey's Bar and Grill last Tuesday morning. A Baton Rouge Police Department helicopter spotted Broussard's truck off Highway 30 the next day. Although investigators have not released the cause of the accidents, students should still take proper precautions when going home after a night out. Don't text and drive, make sure to always have a designated driver, and stay at a friend's house if you are too tired to drive. When asked about her friendship with Broussard, LSU senior Jordan Heffler reflects on his love for life. Broussard was a senior at LSU and a member of the Theta Chi fraternity. His funeral service was Monday.
LSU is pushing for students to sign up for the Emergency Alert System. The alert system is part of LSU's crisis communication plan. The goal is to make sure students stay informed about what's happening on campus. The system uses email alerts, text messages, and voicemail to notify students of a campus emergency and matters of public safety. Only students, LSU faculty, and staff can register to receive alerts. LSU Police Sergeant Kevin Scott says all students should consider receiving alerts. Sergeant Kevin Scott also says that the alerts will also appear on all LSU computers on campus starting this year. You can sign up for the service by going to MyLSU and clicking on Personal References.
One disease has helped a woman find a purpose in life. Tiger TV's Desiree Maduro tells us how Joyce Keller is now helping hundreds of lives.
When Joyce Keller looks herself in the mirror, she likes what she sees, poise and confidence. But what she knows, and you may not be able to see through her reflection in the mirror, is that she's HIV positive. Keller is a minister, a grandmother, and a mother who has been fighting for her life since the moment a man broke into her home and raped her. Since then, she says all she wants to do is educate others on the matter.
I found that in the field of HIV, I've been able to inspire hope. I've been able to educate those that feel like I used to feel, that I was exempt from the HIV virus, that I was exempt from AIDS because it had nothing to do with me. And I find that the hardest audience to reach are married women and praying women. And I would, if I could only get them to understand that a marriage license, a wedding ring, and a mortgage does not keep you from being HIV positive.
52 out of 100,000 people in the Baton Rouge area are currently living with HIV, and Keller is one of them. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, Baton Rouge is now ranked the second metro area for new HIV infections diagnosis. But knowing your status is important because AIDS is not easy to detect at first glance. Keller has now started a nonprofit organization called Aspiration, which allows her to connect with people who are also HIV positive. She says AIDS has allowed her to find a purpose in life, and her strong faith is allowing her to stay grounded.
Keller will be speaking at the United States Conference on AIDS Monday at this Hyatt Regency in New Orleans.
Now, could a thief be at work in your very own backyard? LSU senior Christian Rossi was recently a victim of a theft crime in the Garden District. According to the Baton Rouge Police Department, approximately 1,000 robberies occurred in 2012. Rossi says he is concerned that more robberies keep occurring in his neighborhood, and although this time it was just his bike, he believes that this is becoming a frequent issue in Baton Rouge.
The people who are committing these crimes have, they've gotten really brave, and like I said, we have activated floodlights and stuff, and the back porch was on. The bike was on the back porch, which is right next to the back door.
To find out more information about how you can stay safe, visit the LSU PD website.
Over the past 3 decades, average higher education costs have more than tripled. President Obama has been working on a campaign that he feels will combat this issue. The president previously called for changes that would take away federal financial aid from institutions that do not keep their tuition costs down. Students on campus are concerned that rising tuition will reduce the amount of students able to afford college and don't know if Obama's plan will work.
Increasing tuition hasn't affected me, but I think for anyone else who doesn't have the same opportunity, it's probably going to affect, like, if they really want to come to the school, they're probably going to think twice about it.
You know, if you can't afford to go to school, I think the option should be there. You know, it should be, you know, essentially free to learn.
It's almost an ultimatum that he's using, and maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. But personally, I put a lot of trust in him, you know, and all of us do, and I think that he'll make the right decision.
Coming up, weatherman Jake Robles will be telling you what to expect for this rocky weather week.
Stay with us.
How far will $5 get you? On the LA Swift, $5 will get you from Baton Rouge to Gonzales and Sorrento to La Place, Kenner, all the way to New Orleans. Travel on a clean, comfortable coach with free Wi-Fi and onboard TVs. LA Swift, Louisiana on the move.
Live bigger, live better at Summer Grove and Arlington Trace townhome-style condos with 1, 2, and 3-bedroom units available. Summer Grove and Arlington Trace are less than a mile away at 2403 Brightside Drive and on the LSU bus route. Summer Grove and Arlington Trace townhome-style condos are spacious and come with a washer and dryer, central air in a gated community, and have security systems. Summer Grove and Arlington Trace have it all with a fitness facility, movie room equipped clubhouse, and resort-style pool. Move in and win specials and monthly giveaways for tenants. For more information, call 636-5525 or visit summergrovebr.com.
This segment of the news brought to you by Louis Cafe at the Northgate since 1941.
And now we take you live to somewhere.
I'm here with Miss Henny Penny. Miss Penny, did you know that Louis Cafe uses eggs from the LSU Ag Center poultry unit? Well, thank you, Miss Henny Penny. Now back to you guys at the studio.
Oh, yes, thank you. We're out of time. Stay classy.
Louis Cafe, open 24 hours, now taking Tiger Cash.
How far will $5 get you? On the LA Swift, $5 will get you from Baton Rouge to Gonzales and Sorrento to La Place, Kenner, all the way to New Orleans. Travel on a clean, comfortable coach with free Wi-Fi and onboard TVs. LA Swift, Louisiana on the move.
Good evening, LSU. I'm Jake Robles, and this is the weather. It has been cloudy all day today, but even so, it still seems like LSU can't beat the heat. Temperature's been around 88, but feeling more like 98. Now for tonight's forecast, we all need to watch out for the rain again. We should have an isolated thunderstorm rolling in for most of the night. If you have a late class, I'd recommend grabbing an umbrella. The high will be 89 and dip to 72 degrees once the sun sets and the cloud cover comes through. Now as for tomorrow, there should be scattered clouds all day with a 30% chance of rain and the chance of an isolated thunderstorm in the afternoon. The high will be 91 and the low of 71 with a 5 to 10 mile per hour wind coming in from the east. Look forward to another hot and wet day. Now to your 5-day forecast. We have scattered clouds and storms all week with continued hot weather. The highs will be around 90 and the lows will be around 70. The scattered showers should slow down though this weekend with cloudy skies on game day Saturday and a projected sunny Sunday. Now that is all the time I have today, so don't forget to check Tiger TV for your up-to-date campus weather report every day. I'm Jake Robles. Now back to you guys at the desk.
Coming up in entertainment news, I've got the scoop on the 50 Shades of Grey movie.
Taylor also gets us excited for the new season of American Idol, so stay with us.
How far will $5 get you? On the LA Swift, $5 will get you from Baton Rouge to Gonzales and Sorrento to La Place, Kenner, all the way to New Orleans. Travel on a clean, comfortable coach with free Wi-Fi and onboard TVs. LA Swift, Louisiana on the move.
Live bigger, live better at Summer Grove and Arlington Trace townhome-style condos with 1, 2, and 3 bedroom units available. Summer Grove and Arlington Trace are less than a mile away at 2403 Brightside Drive and on the LSU bus route. Summer Grove and Arlington Trace townhome-style condos are spacious and come with a washer and dryer, central air in a gated community, and have security systems. Summer Grove and Arlington Trace have it all with a fitness facility, movie room equipped clubhouse, and resort-style pool. Move in and win specials and monthly giveaways for tenants. For more information, call 636-5525 or visit summergrovebr.com.
This segment of the news brought to you by Louis Cafe at the Northgate since 1941.
And now we take you live to somewhere.
I'm here with Miss Henny Penny. Miss Penny, did you know that Louis Cafe uses eggs from the LSU Ag Center poultry unit? Well, thank you, Miss Henny Penny. Now back to you guys at the studio.
Oh, yes, thank you. We're out of time. Stay classy.
Louis Cafe, open 24 hours, now taking Tiger Cash.
How far will $5 get you? On the LA Swift, $5 will get you from Baton Rouge to Gonzales and Sorrento to Laplace, Kenner, all the way to New Orleans. Travel on a clean, comfortable coach with free Wi-Fi and onboard TVs. LA Swift, Louisiana on the move.
Tigers, I'm Taylor Tyser, keeping you up to date on LSU's latest entertainment news. The new 50 Shades of Grey movie cast was just announced recently. And, drumroll please, the producers announced a new cast, and it was a much anticipated names who will be playing the lead roles. Christian Grey will be played by the handsome Charlie Hunnam and the beautiful Dakota Johnson as Anastasia Steele. Satisfied, ladies? I know I am. In case you aren't familiar with the actors, Charlie Hunnam is best known for his starring role on Sons of Anarchy, and Dakota Johnson stars on Ben and Kate. The 50 Shades movie won't be out until August of next year, but thankfully women everywhere can rest easily knowing who will play the leads. American Idol also had a big announcement to make. The Fox show announced who will be judging this season's contestants yesterday evening. Jennifer Lopez and Keith Urban returning for another season on the judges' table, but who will be their co-judge? New Orleans native Harry Connick Jr. joins their team for Idol's 13th season. According to the news, Connick stated that he'd be a judge, and he's truly excited to bring his perspective to American Idol. If you're missing Randy Jackson, though, don't worry, because he has agreed to return as the in-house mentor for contestants. American Idol premieres its 13th season January 2014. After Labor Day weekend, the box office has a new #1 movie. Any idea of what it could be? I'll give you a hint. Picture thousands of screaming girls giggling and crying over 5 foreign heartthrobs. That's right, the One Direction movie This Is Us debuted at #1 this weekend. In this half-concert, half-documentary flick, audiences get a further look into the busy lives of Louis, Niall, Lame, Zayn, and Harry. And of course, the band is adorable as ever as they take their fans around the world with them. I'm not even a Directioner and I enjoyed the show. Trust me, the songs will have you dancing in your seat as you watch the band perform. You can catch One Direction This Is Us in theaters now. Well, that's all I have for today. Tune in next week to hear more about LSU's latest entertainment news.
Thanks, Taylor. Now that's all the time we have for our Newsbeat today. You can catch our full shows online at tigertv.tv or on our YouTube channel. And you can also check us out on Facebook and Twitter for the latest. From all of us at Newsbeat, thanks for joining us and have a great evening.